Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You guys what? One more day, one more fucking video from Ubisoft about Recon Breakpoint. It's been a short for a minute. And I need to start redoing the other videos, the class system, the loot system, and the AI. They will be coming, they will be listed as the same title, but version 2.0, and that's gonna be most of the difference. They will be in the same playlist. I'm thinking about placing those not like on the end of the playlist, but after the normal ones. But since Ubisoft is giving us new things, then I need to know, then you need to know, then we need to know about Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I think this should be a good point, and we look at all of this as a group of people. Oh god, this is gonna end well, isn't it? Let's go! I just forgot that I need to place this on the sound. Now let's hope that all is fine.
2, 1, go.
Yes.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint is putting the ghosts up against their biggest challenge yet, the wolves. If you want to prevail against these ghosts gone rogue and their leader, Cole D. Walker, here are 6 new things.
I'm gonna hope that was literally poor shooting, not bullet sponges humans, but let's call poor shooting.
You need to know about Breakpoint. Number 1, prone camo. Sometimes not being seen is the best way to go. With the new prone camo feature, you can hide from passing enemies by lying on the ground and smearing mud all over yourself.
That one didn't make sense. Like it was a brown thing on a green field.
By number 2, angry drones. Predator drones fly overhead, scanning for your presence.
Okay, helicopters.
Or prone camo to hide from them, you're gonna get flared. The flare's not the bad part. The bad part is the wolves and the attack drones that come.
Again, I'm gonna hope this is poor shooting, not the actual health of the fucking drone.
To investigate aggressively. Shotguns are helpful for swatting those squirrely drones, but the wolves, well, let's just say good luck. You'll also contend with incubus drones, the size of a sporty hat.
I don't know.
And behemoth tanks, the size of a behemoth tank.
Oh, these health bars, they are not good.
And pack powerful weapons to exorcise the ghosts from the archipelago of Aroa if you're not careful. Fortunately, you've got number 3, new items like EMP grenades, which are highly effective against drones.
Interesting. We already knew about the EMP.
With, I don't know, a rocket launcher.
Oh, that's cool. Not cool on itself, but the fact that... Let's see. Fury is a Panther on this one, because that's a thing. Fury, it's always the lady, Nomad, we always know who it is. Fixed is the... black dude, and Vasily is the guy, the sniper guy. The fact is, she's able to use the rocket launcher, so the rocket launcher is not a class exclusive, it is just an item, a normal item. I'm happy with it, but I'm not happy with it. I will explain a little bit more on the class system why.
This one lives in your item wheel, along with other grenades, healing items, the new...
Show me the item wheel again.
Along with other grenades,
Fuck. Here. Oh, it did. Let me be honest. There's only 3 items that you can go with. Wow, that's... I don't know. I know realism, but we already care... Like... Look. We're already fucking carrying a rocket launcher, LMG, and an assault rifle. We already throw realism out of the window. So it's not realism. And the special grenade's gonna be like stuck here. So on reality, you're only gonna have two things. So here, where you're gonna choose to utilize frag, C4, flashbang, or whatever you want. And here is where you're gonna choose like to do any utility item. It has mines, whatever. I'm talking out of my ass. Maybe these two are just the same. Because this is something that I think, and I'm probably right in thinking that, you cannot not come. You cannot not bring the water thing. And these two are the same. I'm kind of saying that because look at this. Like, this is a continual wheel. It's not something that I think you are able to choose what we have. While these two are more separate from... They are separate from this wheel while being even separate from your signature grenade. And let me say something. That's one of the reasons that most people are kind of thinking about the division. You even have a signature grenade.
Your item wheel, along with other grenades, healing items, the new cutting torch, and a few class-specific goodies. The Panther class has a special spray to help conceal them from drones.
So... let's be honest. Old Spice, I'm not sponsored by Old Spice, help you against drones. So we already know all of those, right? Old Spice is give you a bonus invisibility to drones. You have the Geneva Convention Breaker, and you have from the Sniper, you have the Pulse from the Division 2. Okay.
The Assault packs gas grenades to damage enemies in the area. And the Sharpshooter uses a sensor grenade to help tag enemy positions.
Let me say one thing. I want to play Assault because I want to use the Geneva Convention Breaker, but I don't want to give up on my sniper rifle. Because that's a thing. I normally tend to play like with an assault rifle and a sniper rifle. And I normally play with a fucking huge, unreasonably non-realistic sniper rifle. So, and yeah, I'm totally aware this is like, I'm playing more Wildlands in the rule of cool instead of in the rule of realism. But again, I think we could accommodate both. And I'm going to advocate it a little bit now. That's gonna be interesting because that was against my first point. Then we should have the option to turn off the second gun. I know I'm going completely against what I said until now on the gameplay from point one, from day one until now, but I'm gonna advocate for the option, and here's go why. I think both Ghost Recon is good enough, then could accommodate both of the player choices. My player choice of going for the rule of cool and tactical stuff, if it's tactical, should be respected. And the people who want more realistic should be respected too. So, for a simple example, you could have two ways how to do that. First, a gameplay mechanic then allow you to choose, for example. Okay, you want to carry two guns, fine, but you're gonna carry less ammunition for each. For example, let's say you have like X amount of ammunition. And I think if we're pushing the survival motive for it, even though I don't agree with what I'm going to say, I think would be an interesting mechanic. You can bring 3 guns, like, you will be bringing 3 guns, but you can bring 2 main guns. We know then your sidearm will have unlimited sidearm ammo. That's like we had always. But if you want to bring 2 guns, fine. You already take a hit on the amount of ammunition you can carry overall. Let's say it's 100. Let's put up like a 100% meter here, and because you're carrying 2 guns, you can only carry 70% of the total ammunition. And now you need, during your bivouac or whatever, the point you want, the place then the developer wants to do, you have to allocate this 70% then you have left between your 2 ammo types. And that would be, for example, on mags. For purpose of reasons, let's say then it's 10 mags. The 100, it's 10 mags of each. And I think I'm someone who's know more about realism than I don't know how much ammo you can carry, and I think it's probably, again, I do believe it's probably not the same as it is from everything. And there is complaints then for this mode that I'm talking about here too, and I'm going to express them a little bit in the end. But let's just say it's max. So 100% would be like 10 mags, and now you would have to distribute 7 mags between 2 of your guns. So for example, do you think you're going to use on this mission more sniper ammunition? So bring 4 mags of sniper ammunition, and you're using your assault rifle or SMG or whatever. Has a backup weapon, has shit goes wild, you are fucked, you need to do, so you're gonna bring like the other 3. Now, that's the thing, that would be totally fine. And that's a thing too. On the IMG video, the guy said the ammo will be a little bit scarce, and you're gonna probably be kept taking ammunition from the enemies, then you kill, so that would be the way then you recoup ammunition while you're doing mission. Or for example, if you want to do missions back to back to back to back, that would be a way to refill your ammunition, besides like the ammunition crate that you have. This would be a gameplay way to satisfy both of the players. The player who wants realism can simply choose to, I will not take 2 weapons, and I will have 10 mags of the weapon that I want, plus my sidearm. That's fine. I'm go for it. It's your playstyle, and I'm totally okay. But the people who want to take 2 weapons, 2 main weapons, as I said, I'm saying for more my style here. There is probably other combinations that people want. There is, for example, people who carry a shotgun for a close quarters combat, and then a more of a marksman rifle for engagement, or SMG for a more automatically for a more intense firefight engagement. So you simply would need to balance your ammunition levels, and that's a thing. This would be a cap during mission. What I mean by that is, after you set that cap, for example, as I said, 4 magazines of the sniper and 3 magazines of the assault rifle. Until the next time, until you rest on the bivouac and reshuffle those priorities, you not would be able to get more ammunition than this 4 mags or 3 mags. Just a thought. Now, this is a way to accommodate this type of thing, to accommodate both the realist guy and the more casual, the more cool factor guy on gameplay levels. The more easy way to do, it's just implement the ghost mode again, where you can simply choose to not. You start the campaign, here's your ghost mode, you can only carry 1 primary weapon. Okay, with that being said, a problem for breaking immersion is, for example, this is kind of, then I said that I would touch a little bit before I going to touch it now. I kind of forgot. Is, for example, it kind of stupid on the first way, the gameplay, then I said. Then, for example, use 9mm SMG mag, fill the same slot or weight or backpack space or whatever you want to call, has, for example, a LMG magazine. One carry like 30 rounds, or for example, even a marksman rifle who carries, for example, only 10 rounds. To a LMG who carries 100 rounds, who carries 50 rounds, but I think it's sacrifices then both of the parties would be willing to make, because we simply would be accommodating both of the playstyles, and we would not be alienating or excluding any part of the player base who wants to play the game. It would be very interesting to see if they would even consider putting some mechanic like that. It's not gonna be, and we gonna have simply like the normal way. Each and every you have like the X amount of ammunition for both of the rifles. So that was the case to me arguing against my own case and putting a point of how could be done to satisfy both of the margins. Because I understood a lot of people want realism, and a lot of people want very, very heavy points of realism, while I do want realism. I kinda do, but I want realism because I don't like looting system on Ghost Recon. So yes, that's kinda it. So sorry, rambling a little bit too much on this point.
These three classes, along with the Field Medic class, which will be available at launch, also have number 4, class abilities. Each class builds up a meter by taking out enemies in a specific way, like with explosives.
So it's not a time cooldown. I don't like that. I don't like the fact in classes, like, I don't like the class abilities, first and foremost. I think this is stupid and should not be in the game. But, I don't like that you have to do actions to get that, because it's, for the sharpshooter, it's probably gonna be stupid. I don't know how it's gonna be, probably gonna be kills by using the sniper rifle, but, like, it's magic. It's literally magic. For the kills that you gain more ammo? How that fucking feasible or real?
Or from a long distance. When it's full, they can activate their ability for an edge in combat. Assault,
Let's
long
just
distance.
go
It's
back,
full,
because if
abilities. Each class builds up a meter by taking out enemies in a specific way, like with explosives or from a long distance. When it's full, they can activate their ability for an edge in combat. The assault can push more aggressively, with regenerating health and reduced weapon sway. The sharpshooter gains powerful ammunition for easily taking down heavily armored enemies and vehicles. And the Panther pops a disorienting smoke cloud to disrupt enemies and drones so that they can maneuver and strike. You can switch your class.
wow, I don't know if like all classes gain like up their meter for in the same way, but if not, it's gonna be fucking restrictive as hell, isn't it? It's not the fact that it will be restrictive, but in second, I don't like the class ability for the assault though. The great thing. Then now I know what it is. Uh, because the wording is very on the IGM video. There's the only video that I saw who kind of gives put a little bit of the description of the class. It's a little bit strange the way they put it up. So now then we kind of have a more concrete, quote unquote, way to know. You kind of have health regen for a bit, and your weapons sway a little bit less. That's my problem with abilities. It's like, it's kind of magic. But yeah, nothing I can do about it. I don't even see how I could solve that problem. Like most of the times, I just will say then I think should be scrapped completely. The entire class system on the single player campaign should be completely scrapped and left alone for the multiplayer. I think in the multiplayer probably is fine. I don't know. Someone who can talk, someone who play PvP and goes war can comment down below if the class doesn't feel balanced there, if it doesn't. And one thing, I'm gonna be touching more about that on the class videos. But to back my claim, then this game is overly balanced for multiplayer. If you play single player, only 3 classes are useful, while the 4th class is completely useless. And I'm gonna back my claim a little further more on the... Shit, sorry, I let the WhatsApp open on my thing. I left my... Goddamn... I forgot the point, sorry guys. Okay, if someone knows how balanced the class system is, would it be for the PvP, because you play Ghost War, leave a comment down below and tell me if you feel the class balance, like the class abilities they're presenting here, are balanced for a PvP environment. Oh, I know what I say. I'm gonna be delving more on the medic class, on the class side of things, mostly I'm gonna be touching a little bit on the AI, because all the abilities, including the class ability for the medic. The class ability for the medic on a single player environment is unusable. It's not even funny how it's completely fucking unusable. But let's go back to the video. And I apologize for the WhatsApp thing and the fact that I literally dove out of the subject.
Class anytime at the bivouac, a tidy little camp spot where you can activate temporary buffs, set the time of day for your next mission, and plan how to deal with number 5, enemy.
What the fuck was that? I hope this is like bad gameplay. Okay, people who know about realism, how many shots should take to kill someone like that? Let's see again.
Time at the bivouac.
Are you gonna even slow down? Playback speed, let's go to 5, because probably it's gonna be a way to do it.
A tidy little camp spot where you can activate temporary
1,
buffs,
2,
set the time of day for your
1,
mission, and plan how
2,
to deal with number 5.
3. So for the first guy, took 2 shots. For the second guy, took 3 shots. And the last one was a headshot. I don't know. It's not bullet spongy, but it's kind of strange than they said some of the times. Then the game would not, like, people would die on 1 hit. And I think this is a marksman rifle, or yeah, it is a marksman rifle, since the class that the person is playing is Panther, I think. It's very difficult to see with that fucking when the area is gray. So I don't think it is a sniper rifle. I hope it's not a sniper rifle. Let's just call it the marksman rifle and say then it's okay for it. But I don't know. It put the feeling a little bit off. Not okay. It's not bad. 3 shots I think it's completely fine. Maybe, I don't know. I need to go back to Wildlands to see how many shots take for not a sniper, something that would categorize as a sniper rifle, like a more marksman style rifle to kill 1 person, to make that better judgment. If I start to feeling, because I'm gonna rewatch this trailer before I start to doing the problems of Ghost Recon, like the focus problems, and I start to thinking if I should start addressing the bullet sponginess as a problem, or if I need to see more information. And before anyone talking about the beta, I should wait until the beta. Here is one of the reasons that I think I shouldn't wait until the beta. The beta will happen in 5 of September. Less than 1 month before release. Less than 1 month before release. It's not enough time to complain and have changes made to the game. Apologize. Because of that, by the simple fact that this is something, I think then we have enough footage, then we can start to taking a little bit more conclusive points for the game. We have the IGN 26 minutes of gameplay, and I need to rewatch that too, because I want to see how the damage, how weapons handling. You have, there is a channel, I always forget the name, or I always mispronounce, so I'm not gonna even, they have like a 18 to 16 minutes of full gameplay of the game. I need to rewatch that. The problem I'm not gonna be using, there is this channel in specific, and the 26 minutes of the IGM is because almost all other channels that I see are very, very splice up points. It's like more the actiony points, and I know it gets views, so that's not a problem. But they are not showing that much of constant gameplay. They not show like from point A to point B of the mission. The IGM demo 26 minutes, it's from point A for the mission, from the moment they exit, from before even they exit the bivouac, until the moment they quote unquote finish the mission. So to that point, that's one of the reasons that I'm saying, right now, those are the videos. I know some people are gonna say, "Oh, you were talking about the beta. They still from alpha footage. They're still balancing the game." And because of that, because they still balance the games, I think we should keep talking, because that is the moment, and we have to talk. If we feel uncomfortable about the game, about loot system, about any part of the game, this is the moment, and we need to talk about it. And this is the moment, and if something can be changed, it will be changed. We already kinda got a victory. And one thing, I'm still kinda subscribed to the theory that this was more of a token victory than anything else. They are throwing the AI because they really think they fucked up and they need to appeal back to the audience. And I know saying that make me sound like an entitled son of a bitch who got what he wants and still bitching about the game. I can 100% understand, and in some part I agree. But as I stated from the beginning, on for the first time that I started talking about this game, my problem was not only the AI. I said that I could survive without it, even so it's not something that I wish it wasn't a game. All the other problems carry a little bit, some less, some more weight. The always online is a problem that I think, in my heart of hearts, I think that carries a lot more weight than the AI. It's something that a lot of more people are vocal. A lot of more people are vocal from the right position. That's in some ways even more why I'm trying to be more calm and cohesive when I talk about the AI, the always online, than when I talk about any part of my video, because always online is legitimately a problem, I feel. And people can state many claims about all the other points. For example, people can state, and that was a legitimate claim, then I would agree, there's not enough time to change the AI. There's not enough time to implement a good functioning AI on the game. And I can totally agree with that. That is a problem. Many people would be okay with a delay, and many people will be playing the game just when the AI came out. And that's a total fine. That's a compromise. I'm compromising here with Ubisoft, with the developer. Like, okay, you say then you will put the AI, but it will take time. That's why I'm going to even title the video different than I'm title all the videos. I'm not gonna be titling the next AI discussion about the problems of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I'm gonna literally be talking about the solutions of the title of the video that I already had right. I already have like a script, not a script because I don't do those things. A skeleton of a script. That's kind of more like a record of videos. On that title is the solution of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, the AI. Now I'm going to separate now the point there is the overbalancing on multiplayer gameplay, because that still sounds like a problem, but I don't think I yet have enough information to put. Because we don't have raids, we don't have a gameplay footage of someone alone play the game. There's not a lone wolf play of any of the missions. All the scenarios that we have are for people. And when the YouTuber, influencer, Twitch streamer, or however you want to call, don't have a group, 3 other people to play with. The developers assign themselves to that positions, so the guy can have like a experience with 4 people. So I'm still believing there is a highly balanced version for 4-man squads. So right now we have solution for the AI, and so that video is partially incorrect now with the information that we have now on this day and age, but the overbalancing is still a problem. I will keep addressing, and there will be a video, then we'll post more and other topics why the overbalancing for a multiplayer, for a more co-op scenario exists. While it's still gonna be called the problem of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, the overbalancing. While now the video on the AI will be literally called the solution of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, the AI and teammates. Holy shit, I ramble for too much on this shitty point that literally started about the guy taking too many shots.
Enemy variety. More types of enemies means more threats to deal with, like rockets, and more tactics to employ, like shooting the rocket guys in their rocket packs so they explode. Heavy minigunners, recon soldiers, snipers, assault rushers, and more will make scouting your foes with binoculars or drones worth your while.
Totally
And of
agree.
course, at the top of the food chain are wolves. These soldiers are tough to tangle with, and if you don't treat them with respect and plan your engagements, you might suffer number 6, injuries. Sustaining an injury in Ghost Recon Breakpoint is no joke. You'll want to keep bandages on hand to patch yourself up, but you might not have enough time to wrap that bleeder in the heat of battle. So try not to get shot, and also be careful when sliding down slopes or driving your car. After all, they say most accidents happen within 1 mile of a remote archipelago under the control of a hostile enemy force. Ghost Recon Breakpoint is coming to Xbox One, PS4, and PC on October 4th. Sign up for the Delta Company on the official website to connect with the community and the developers, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and visit us at news.ubisoft.com for more.
Ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I know sometimes my laugh sounds so completely cringe-worthy, but look at this, boys and girls. Look at this fucking thing. There is 2 points that I want to make. I'm gonna be revisiting this, but I not find, and this is somewhat a call for help because I not being able to find this. A lot of people are placing the developers said, then you're gonna be able to quote unquote transmogrify your equipment. By that I mean then even if you like just piling up different backpacks, if you get a backpack, you can literally choose how your backpack will look, no matter what backpack you have. Same goes for vest, pants, boots, knee pads, the gloves, and all of that. The problem is I'm not being able to find that. So if that is a quote, then like someone asked a developer on the E3 and they got, can someone by God try to find that for me? Because look, I'm a fucking 28 subscriber, guys. Ubisoft not gonna answer that question for me. So if anyone knew who asked this question, where did they get the answer, why the answer exists, or things like that, I would highly thank you for it, and I would put you on the video for that matter if you can give me that quote, or who gave me the code, or give me a lead for it, because I would like to start with the loot system, because it's to revisiting the loot system, because it is the one who kinda, in my opinion now, is hanging a little bit more problematic, because it still handles the cosmetic side problematic, and like it does have the cosmetic side problem, and it does have the gameplay side of problem, so it's 2 sides. It's a 2-way problem. And I wish I could have this quote, because I got a lot of people saying that on Twitter, then you don't need to matter that. You don't need to matter with the cosmetics, because you will be able to turn to look the way you want with transmogrification. So that's the thing. But still, look at that, mates. You have a loot system in the fucking game. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's the last. I'm going to start doing the video. I'm gonna transition until I kind of find those quotes or more information about that. I'm gonna be going. That's gonna be the order of the video. Then I'm gonna be doing. It's going to be the class system, because it's the one that we kind of have more information about it, and we 100% sure the points we can make about it, pro and against, in a more fashionable way than we did last time. We have an overall view. We know how restrictive and how not restrictive the class system is or isn't. Overall, we understood there is still room for balance, and the developer can literally said tomorrow there will be not any more weapon restrictions. Although I would prefer they literally get rid of the, not get rid of it, but get rid of the restriction of special grenades. For example, you can have 1 special grenade, but you can have 1 special grenade on from any type. Then I would probably be playing this sharpshooter. Like, it's gonna be, if they get rid of any of types of restriction on the class system, I think already okay. For example, if they get rid of the specialized grenade, you can get the specialized grenade or equipment for any class. Okay, fine. I don't fucking care. Will probably play sharpshooter, but be using the Geneva Convention breaker because I think it's funny, and the sharpshooter will accommodate my playstyle than I already do. If they don't change the specialized grenade, but they go back and revisit and change back, for example, the weapon class restrictions, I will be playing assault with a sniper rifle. Because the real fucking reason is because I really kind of wanted that fucking Geneva Convention breaker and a sniper rifle. And I know I'm just being an entitled bitch at this point, but that's the main reason. But the reality is I don't like restrictions on the playstyle. Like why I cannot carry that. And although out of the 4 classes, the only class that I like the ability, like the skill ability, the class technique, that's the way they're showing, is the class they didn't show, and I'm laughing because that's a strange reality. Because the only one that I think it's like, if I should place on a from 1 to 4, the first place is gonna go for, of course, the medic, because I think it's the class the class ability does not break my brain in some way. It's not magic. It's a fucking drone. You throw the drone and he's gonna heal. And I'm okay balancing wise the fucking thing having a cooldown. The second one would be the smoke screen. I would be okay with that too. Then goes down on a very slope because I don't like the assault ability because magic, and I don't like the sharpshooter ability again because magic. And you see how interesting the point that I'm making is? I will be willing to play the classes that I'm gonna probably be playing on the game when the game come out are the classes that I literally hate their special abilities. That's why I'm laughing, because I kind of find it funny. The fact, my problem with the sharpshooter one, I'm gonna be delving a little bit. It's literally magic. I'm taking bullets out of my ass, and health regen. It's kind of worries me because, again, magic. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this video. This was, again, the problem of 6 things that you need to know about Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Thank you, Ubisoft, for not copyrighting me. I hope. IGN, that's a fun thing, IGN doesn't copyright me on the video. Maybe it was because I made the right decision of not placing that fucking cutscene, because if I place that cut, could be probably damaging. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for this video. Just out of curiosity, I rambled for 40 minutes about a 4 minutes trailer. That's me nowadays. God damn it. What I'm doing with my life. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This was the video. If you enjoyed, leave it a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have anything to say, please leave a comment. And if you want to see what the hell is gonna be coming next on this mess, subscribe. And see you guys on the next episode.